everybody, Jeff here, your executive gardener. It is, November 27th here, 2013. But Houston, we have a problem. And here's the problem. It's 36 degrees here in Houston. Shouldn't be 36 degrees here this time of year. You may be able to see my breath, but it's extremely cold here. But let me show you what I've done here. So I have a prize tomato. Let me switch the camera here. This is a tomato plant that I've had for a good amount of time here, and you can see that it's actually starting to put off some great looking fruit. But the issue, of course, is that the frost has hit here at night. So you can buy, if you want, you can go to the Home Depot or Lowe's, wherever, and you can buy this expensive $40 blanket. They call it a planket. How cheesy is that? P-L-A-N-K-E-T. Or you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot in the painting section, and they have a cheap plastic cover like this that costs $4, and you can cover your plants, and supposedly, allegedly, it's supposed to protect your plants from frost. As you know, every degree counts when it gets down to freezing, and hopefully this will take care of it. Inside this plastic, there's a number of tomatoes that are blooming. There's some yellow flowers as well, but you know, I think this will kind of be an experiment, and the frost is supposed to lift tomorrow night actually, so we'll see how this thing survives. Actually, last night was the deep frost, and tonight will be a deep frost down to 32 degrees. So we'll see how the plastic wrapping of the plant works, and if it does, this may be something you can use at your own place. Now, if you live in a place like Pennsylvania or Maine or Minnesota, you're out of luck. You're SOL, because the deep frost lasts too long. But if it only lasts like in Florida and Houston or Carolinas for a few hours, you may be in some good luck. So I'll join this back in a day once we've lifted over the frost, and we'll see how it fared. If it fared out well, the tomato plant, it may be something you can use at your own house. So this is the frost experiment from the Executive Gardener. Have a good day. We'll check back in a day after post-frost. Hey, Jeff coming back with you, Executive Gardener. Hey, so here's the second part of the series to see if the tomato plant did survive the 2 days of frost. And it's kind of interesting. I'm going to show you a few different plants that I have. And interesting enough, some survived and some didn't. So this variety, as you'll see here, didn't fare out too well under the plastic. So maybe I should have gotten the planket. Didn't do too well. You'll see these are pretty much dead. But other parts that didn't touch the plastic were doing fine. So if you look inside, you'll see there's some tomatoes that are still alive. Some of those leaves are still alive. Some of the buds are still alive. But many of the foliage on this tomato plant just simply did not survive. So we'll see what happens. So the plastic was not enough for the frost. But let me show you something else here. So I also covered my pepper plant with the same plastic. This did very well. Very little, if any, frost damage at all with the plastic. And give me a second, I'll show you my my other two tomato plants that did very well with the plastic to keep protected from frost as well. So I'll get back to you with that. So here's my other determinate bush variety tomato plant covered by the plastic. This has very little signs of frost damage. Looks really good. You'll see some nice looking tomatoes right there, and very good. And then this other one, other than being a little, had some branches that are bent from the frost, again, survived, and we've got some little tomatoes there as well. Some buds and so forth. So I guess the moral to the story is it probably depends on what variety of tomato plant you have, but or pepper plant that you have. But 3 of my 4 survived 2 days of frost under plastic. One did not fare so well, but will still survive. So anyway, I hope this is helpful for you. Signing out. Have a happy Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Day. The Executive Gardener signing out. Out.